All new at 6, a 56-year-old Ohio man was running out of time. He was waiting for a liver transplant, and his outlook was grim.
Well, 10 TV's Clay Gordon shares his story tonight and his connection now to a Central Ohio family whose son gave him a second chance at life.
Scott Herold quit drinking after his doctor told him this.
He just said, look, if you want to continue to drink, I'll probably see you later. I'd go home, get all your affairs together, and if you want to make amends with people, make amends. He said, but I will see you, but it'll be probably by the end of the year and in the morgue.
Lisa Callahan is Scott's older sister.
I couldn't fix him, but I had to be a support for him, and I didn't want to give up on him, but it was tearing the family apart. The kids, really struggled with his alcohol use.
I was losing my family. My daughter was kind of turned against me, and I needed my family back.
2 years later, Scott says he hasn't had a sip of alcohol since. He didn't know his recovery was just getting started.
Thought I had COVID, did the COVID test, came back negative, and then I just got sicker than a dog.
It was Scott's liver. He was rushed to the Cleveland Clinic in and out of consciousness. After testing, doctors told him he needed a transplant.
Were you wondering if your life had finally caught up to you?
Yeah. What did I do? 20 years or 30 years of drinking wasn't worth that day I woke up in the hospital.
I asked them, I said, how is he doing? And the nurse started talking about hospice.
On Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021, Scott was placed on the liver transplant list. On Sunday, March 7th, he got a call in the middle of the night that they had a liver for him. The next evening, he underwent a 12-hour surgery.
We're surviving.
Doctors discovered an infection, but the liver surgery was successful.
How long did it take for you to start thinking about whose liver is in me?
Pretty much from day one. You want to know, but you don't want to know, because you know that for you to live, someone else had to die.
Our joy is someone else's sadness.
The only details Scott knew are from a letter he received from the donor's family about their son. He loved to help others and was the most caring son, brother, grandson, and friend. He proved this to us when he made the decision at 16 to be an organ donor.
Did my own Google search, seen the names at the bottom of the letter, and his story popped up.
A familiar story to Central Ohio. Stone Foltz, a sophomore from Delaware County, died following a hazing at an off-campus fraternity event at Bowling Green State University. Foltz was left unresponsive in his dorm before he was found. Stone was an organ donor, and he was kept alive on life support until March 7th, 2021. Scott's liver transplant surgery took place the very next day.
Stone died in a hazing death.
Yes.
Alcohol-induced.
Yes.
As a recovering alcoholic, what was your initial thought when you figured that out?
It's hard, because it's just like, okay, here he died of alcohol poisoning, and here I am poisoning myself with alcohol. Oh, I said to myself, never drink alcohol ever again.
One day at a time for the last 4 years. But on this day, Scott visited Buckeye Valley, Stone's high school, to finally meet Stone's family.
Can I give you a hug?
Okay, that's all right. Nice to finally meet you.
It was hellos at first and hugs. And then Sherry, Corey, AJ, and Jersey were reunited with part of Stone.
Definitely a lifesaver. My daughter says, well, now, he'll walk me down the aisle when I get married, and, and do all those type of things.
To know Stone was able to help, and you could create more memories with your son, your daughter, with you, is just huge.
Then you find out what happened with Stone, and the alcohol and this and that, and then it's like, I always remember my daughter saying, well, they ask you ever meet him, well, are they going to tell them what happened to you? I'm like, it's part of me.
I'd never think anything different by any means. Just knowing he helped you, that means the world to us. That's all that matters.
Stone was able to help him have more time and memories with his family. That's means a lot.
We've made it known we want to hear from everyone. It just, like We talked about the memories, and it just to have our son's organs in someone else, it's just, and how many lives he's saved, it means the world to us to meet them.
I'm carrying on somebody else. I mean, I have like the little card that they gave me. It's on my nightstand at home. Thank you for signing the back of your driver's license. Now I'm here because of that.
Now, next to the nightstand will be this senior photo.
He was a handsome young man.
Yeah.
A parting gift as he carries on a part of Stone. In Delaware County, Clay Gordon, 10 TV News.
Scott Herold's medical journey does continue. He told 10 TV's Clay Gordon he is still on the transplant list for a new kidney.